What's up, gamers? We're back with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Very excited to get back into this. I did take some time. This is just the same day, like an hour later for me. I took some time to go through my menus and actually like look at the equipment I have. And I didn't change a lot. I did do a little bit of materia changing. Mostly I made sure to get Barrett equipped the way that I want him to be. Took some materia off of Aerith that I'm not going to be needing for a while. Stuff like that. Feeling pretty good about my setup with my group right now. Let's not do too much bojangling at the beginning of this episode. I feel like my intros are getting longer and longer. Let's get right back into it, because some exciting stuff is happening. And we need to go save Marlene.
How could this happen?
I didn't really think that...
What the hell is going on?
Oh?
Tell me this isn't happening. I've got a friend in Sector 7.
Is this for real?
Afraid it is.
This happened before when the city was being built. It was a nightmare just like this.
You think he's okay?
Hey, you can't give up hope.
How would I know?
You stop it with that
Just
talk.
slow walking through this, because this is obviously meant to be like, you know, coming to grips with the aftermath of this tragedy. So right now on the map, we're technically here. We're basically on the road. I guess we started at Evergreen Park, even though it was unrecognizable. And we're now just on the road to the Wall Market again. By the way, gamers, I did find out, I can't remember how much I cut out of the Wall Market episode. I know I did do that as an edited episode because there was some bojangling that happened. But,
I said, where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums,
And that's where Marlene is?
where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I
Cloud,
kidding?
just say she's
I'd
there.
probably try to tear your head off.
That's fair.
Hey, Tifa, know anything about ancients?
Yeah.
I know I've
let's talk
heard of
about
them
that.
at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
Oh, this is perfect timing for that kind of flashback. Like, yeah, Cloud, you know some of this stuff already. Or should.
You have failed again, I see.
I'm glad Tifa's kind of witnessing this meltdown.
Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Barrett, that was a little awkward looking, but okay. We're back, gamers. We're back at the Wall Market. So I have a feeling, an inkling, that the game's not going to let me explore around the Wall Market right now. I really hope it does, but I have a feeling it's not going to. It's going to put guardrails on me and force me to go to Aerith's house first, which is fine. It's interesting, all these NPCs out here. You have dialogue? Nice. What's up, brother?
Hey, pretty crazy, huh? Can you believe this mess?
You doing all right?
I am, but I can't say the same about my birds. Poor things are scared half to death.
Oh, what I was going to say before, like, I stopped talking because I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene. Oh, yeah. Right, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, look, there's... I mean, you know, it's funny to say it looks like there's a hole in the sky because these people are so used to the plate being their sky. Like, no, there's not a hole in the sky, there's just actual sky now. but I do understand where you're coming from. What I was going to say is that I did like do a little bit of research after the fact into the Wall Market stuff, just to see what I was potentially missing by making the dialogue choices that I made. And I did. There is like a series of side quests that you can get from Chocobo Bill there. So there is some way to end up doing his side quests instead of Madame Aroma. That's not her actual name. I'm confusing her for a character from Majora's Mask, but hopefully you know what I mean. The masseuse. the leader of Wall Market masseuse lady ended up doing her side quests instead, which involved like fighting in the arena and like, I don't know, her stuff was weird. But if I had I guess guessed the coin flip right, or I don't know what it would have taken to get Chocobo Bill's quests instead, but his side quests in this area are the original game's side quests. So like, you know, I was making comments about like, I can't believe they set up all this stuff, like the clothing store owners thing is still going on, and there's the materia shop guy is still there, and the sick guy that needs the medicine is still there, and all that. But then like, we made it past that area, and I never really touched on this. Like, I was a little bit disappointed and confused because I felt like I'd missed a big chunk of Wall Market content, because all the usual like stuff that you do to help people around the Wall Market didn't happen, but those people that need the help are still there and still needing help. But that's why when I finished with the Wall Market stuff and I went to like show my dress to the clothing store owner guy in the bar, he was just gone. And it's because his side quest is Chocobo Bill's thing. So if I'd answered certain dialogues in a certain way, I would have ended up with Chocobo Bill's series of side quests, which would have been more in line with what happens in the original game. There's something with the clothing store owner, and the clothing store owner ends up making the dress and all that, like in the original game. And you can also like help out other people around town for other accessories and stuff. Like, instead of doing the dancing thing, I maybe would have done something else to get like an alternative I don't know. I didn't look too much into it because I didn't want spoilers. And it's the first time in the game I've felt like, oh, replaying the game might be interesting to see this different thing, because that's definitely wildly different. But this is really the only part in the game that I feel like there is a wildly different thing depending on your choices. So I don't think it's going to be enough to get me replaying this after I'm done, but I just figured it was worth mentioning. If you're the type of person that likes to follow along and like play this on your own, while watching someone else play it, and that's why you're watching my series, I figure at this point I should mention, like, if you're still, like, at the wall market part, there is a way to get, like, those tasks from the original game, but you have to make different dialogue choices to get to that point.
Like someone popped the lid off our world.
Don't you worry. They'll be fine. Every plate's got its own supports, you know.
Wow, what a very self-centered
Someone forget a plate?
thing to say.
Damn, how much you had to drink, son? We ain't missing no plate.
I'm telling you, that quake I felt.
Everything was coming their way.
Quit being a drunken asshole.
We shouldn't just sit around here talking about it. We can help.
Yeah, not like we got jobs or nothing.
Over Sector 7? Get your head
All
out
right,
of the
props to the guy who said we should help, and screw that dude that was like, well, I've got to work my job. This is like a disaster. Come on.
Wait,
Anyway.
over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
What kind of monsters would do something so awful?
Monsters with a few screws loose.
Darn right, I just hope you guys know that those monsters were Shinra.
Yo, if there was ever a time to strike,
Yeah, we ain't gonna get a better chance.
Most like, yeah. We need to be ready for them.
Alright, gamers, I'm just taking it really slow, because there's a lot of, like, side dialogue happening, and I want to get the full experience, but...
Played along with the rest of them if you hadn't asked me out.
Glad you said yes.
I owe you my life, babe.
That's kind of funny. So there's some Shinra soldiers back there. They made a point of emphasizing them. Let's just take a minute and see how tight the guardrails are on me.
found them? We're searching the compound as we speak, sir.
Everything I've ever known is gone.
Anything? Nothing
Right.
as of yet, sir.
Thank you.
Found them? We're searching the compound as we speak, sir.
Drinking water, food, too. Well, can't forget blankets.
I wonder who they're looking for. Obviously, yeah, guardrails, huge guardrails. The game won't let me
idea. But found
do
them?
anything.
We're searching the compound as we
Including
speak,
it
sir.
won't let me interact with the Shinra soldiers, which I thought it might.
Thank you.
We just got to go see Marlene now. The game's not going to let me do anything else. Let's see if it'll let me do this, though. This is kind of on the way, game. You wouldn't block me from this, would you? Oh, yes, those dudes are gone. Finally! Oh, it's going to be so satisfying to open this up. I'm going to get, like, a potion. It's going to be amazing. Totally worth waiting this long for the high potion. It literally is just the Moogle medal. Wow. That's unironically the worst possible thing that could have come out of that. I guess they could have given me like an echo screen or something else equally useless, but... That's wild that it's just a Moogle medal. I don't know if I'm even going to encounter another opportunity to spend Moogle medals now.
The first thing we need to do is find a place to take
We'd
refuge.
have ways to dig them out safely.
Or maybe no one learned anything after the Sector 6 collapse.
Oh, there you are.
Still, I have to believe that we can make a difference.
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
What do we need for tomorrow?
Tifa's like, how do you know that lady?
There's something you can
Just
move
like,
in
oh, she
and
gave
bring
me this
gloves.
really erotic hand massage and helped me cross-dress. Tifa's like, you need to fill me in on this story at
Found
some
them?
point
We're
because that's
searching
a
the
wild
compound
set.
as we speak, sir.
The first thing we need to do is find a place to take
I
refuge.
wanted to see if I could go
Or maybe
talk
no one
to
learned
the
anything
other,
after the Sector
because
6
all
collapse.
like two of the
Still,
boss
I have to believe
people
that we
were
can
out
make a
here
difference.
for me to have dialogue with. So I was
Is it
curious if I
true
could
that
find
Sector
Andrea,
7's
but
pretty much destroyed?
Yeah, bro. They dropped the plate on it. What do you...
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah. Biggs, too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
No, Wedge is for sure dead. But it's interesting that the characters don't know that. Like, we know that. As the omniscient player, but... Aha! I knew my gamer instincts were gamer instincting. I probably could have gotten that item a long time ago. But I never really explored down this side path-ish thing.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared.
Oh, poor Chocobo.
I've been thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
Huh. I wonder what he means by the others. As much as I criticize the game with the guardrails and stuff, I really like this sequence narratively. Just like after something so tragic happens and so many like characters die, they just force you to like take this long walk. I really like that after this very tragic thing happened and so many people died, including some named characters, that the game forces you to go through this sequence where you sort of just have to walk through this part of town, listen to the worries of the people, and, you know, sort of wallow in this aftermath of sorts. And then you just sort of have this very somber, thoughtful walk through this section of the slums with Tifa and Barrett, where you're just sort of, you know, talking it through with them and really, you know, letting it sink in what's happened. It's really well done. It's in the music, like the musical score they have playing. It's setting the mood. Like, even though I can separate myself from everything that's going on in this game, it's all clearly very fictional and fantasy. Like, I'm still in a very somber mood and real, like, they've done a good job. I'm feeling very somber and immersed right now. You know, all criticisms aside about the fact that it's not letting me explore the wall marker right now and this and that, you know, there's like, I see the reasoning behind it here, especially. Doing a very good job setting this somber tone, and like, it does make me want to do this RP walk through here and just really sit with what's happening in the story right now, you know? You know what I mean, gamers?
It's really gone. I thought it was a joke.
Something's not right with the world today.
What does this mean for Midgar's future?
My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't an accident, was it?
Probably not.
Not another bombing.
Alright. And no, it's not another bombing. This was all Shinra's doing. Alright, time for a cutscene, I assume.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
That's funny, because I was intentionally slow walking this whole way, so... Oh yeah, that I sort of forgot about this place. Sam, right, that's his name. I keep calling him Choco Bill for some reason, but Sam is the name of that NPC. Yeah, he just has a livery service between Sector 5 and Sector 6? Wait, am I crazy? What, the Wall Market's technically Sector 6, right? Or... I've never looked at this map screen before. Here we go. But it doesn't actually let me go between them. I was trying to get back onto the other map. No, right, so Wall Market is Sector 6. Right, so Sector 6 and Sector 5. I thought I had that right in my head, but I had a moment of doubt, so I want to make sure I'm not, like, crazy. Anyway, back to my somber RP walk through town. I know you gamers are probably like, just go, brother. You've made your point. No need to continue with the somber RP walk. Let's just rush over to Aerith's house.
I can't even imagine how it looks over there. Anywhere in Midgar's still safe? Doesn't feel like it.
And urging people in neighboring sectors to remain indoors until further notice. Also, Shinra has announced the establishment of an emergency response team to ascertain the cause of the plate collapse and to determine if any other...
To ascertain the cause, oh my god.
Officials currently believe that the bombings of Mako reactors 1 and 5 may be a contributing factor. Once again. And now, breaking news. Midgar is in mourning following the collapse of the Sector 7 plate. City officials are currently restricting access to emergency responders and urging people in neighboring sectors to remain indoors until further notice. Also, Shinra has announced the establishment of an emergency response team to ascertain the cause of...
I guess that's just coming out of these speakers here, right?
Other sectors are currently at risk. Officials currently believe that the bombing...
Also, that was a really sloppy loop, game devs, with the news cycle. Once again, and then, like, very obviously repeating an audio clip.
As if life wasn't hard enough.
Oh yeah, you're an item store owner, but you don't ever have sales. It's only those machines that have sales, huh? Oh, you're back here again. Yeah, let's turn in that stuff.
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
I'm really hoping he doesn't give me, like, new stuff, because I'm really not ready for new stuff yet. I do want this, though. Small ATB increase for ally when repeating command 2 times. Slowly fills teammates' ATB gauges when ATB commands are used back to back. I'm not sure how useful that actually is, but I will for sure be buying it, of course.
Cloud, I've come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance
God,
in
he is
gathering
going to give
data
me
to
new
test
things.
it.
Okay, let's see it. Alright, so I instantly get this one because I've been a good being assessing things. That gets me the enemy skill materia. Amazing. I'm just one stagger away from finishing this. Master all 12 types of magic materia. Don't think I'll even bother to do that. It's funny, this is the stagger effect 4, but I'm almost done with it. This is the one. Although maybe this is a good opportunity to do some Bojangly stuff. Let's just talk to him again.
I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Yeah, we'll for sure be buying enemy skill materia. It only lets me get the one.
I look forward to receiving all of your...
Let's immediately equip that. Do I have...
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my
Apparently I
research.
can't access my menus.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Yeah. Alright, materia. Cloud, what do you have going on right now? You know, I kind of like all this on you. Although... I don't know how much I need magic up on Cloud, but... I do kind of like item up materia being on. I might get rid of his chakra. I like having ATB boost. I like all the... I just like my materia setup so much right now that it's actually tragic because I need to remove something. I really should have chakra on Tifa too. She just, like, all the stuff I have equipped on her is just so important. Is there anything I can do as far as, like, giving her a better, like, the Shinra Bangle 2020? There must be something better than that at this point, right? I mean, the Corneo Omelet's better, but I've already got that on Barrett. This is theoretically better, but only for, like, I have to choose physical or... Oh, Titanium's better. And Aerith has that equipped. This is better, but only if I just want more materia slots. Same with, like, Magician's Bracelet, just in case you guys were wondering what this was. I had already looked at this, but it's just 4 materia slots, which is amazing, of course, but then only 7 magic and physical defense. Certainly, like, it's just a straight-up upgrade to the Collisionist Bracelet, but... yeah, I think Titanium Bangle's the play. But unfortunately, that does nothing for me. So... I guess let's remove steel materia, at least until I need it. and we'll just put enemy skill materia on her for now, just so that we have the ability to learn enemy skills. It occurs to me, gives you a chance to learn certain enemy techniques that you've endured. Use when the material is set to your... Okay. It sounds like it does work the same way it does in the original game, so I'm just going to assume it does until proven otherwise. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let's do this now.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Yeah. I would like to do the Fat Chocobo VR mission. Yes.
Then I invite you to ready your portable battle simulator.
So we're going to work on a couple things here. We're going to try to build up Tifa's, get Tifa's next ability unlocked. But the primary thing is we're going to try to...
Don't overdo it.
About damn
All
time.
So the main thing is I need to do Unbridled Strength a few times on Tifa first.
Let's go!
Because that just changed this to Omni Strike. And then Unbridled Strength again. So now I have Rise and Fall.
It's on you.
Let's do this.
And now I think let's just work on getting a stagger on Fat Chocobo. Now I'm not sure how those things work.
Bring it!
Gonna make your eyeballs
Man, I trained for this.
Because I haven't played with Tifa a lot, so I'm not 100% sure that I'm doing this correct.
This is gonna sting! Want some more?
No escape. Finish it.
There.
Say your prayers.
So, switching to Tifa. Yeah, she still has it. So, Rise and Fall, Rise and Fall. I'm just going to spam this button. Spamming. We're at 220. We're at 225. Let's go. We're going to get to 300. Let's do it. Go. We're not going to get to 300 for the achievement, but that's easily the 200 that we need for that.
Want some more?
Heads up! Damn it! Not throwing in the towel.
Bring it.
So that's interesting. Oh, let's do Star Shower. Yeah, sure.
Heads up!
Do it again.
It's over.
This is gonna
Give it up! Come on!
Unbridled Strength.
Okay. Gotcha!
Enough.
Bring it!
Unbridled Strength.
Beyond!
Rise and Fall. Omni Strength. Rolling Uppercut. Oh, Tifa's dead. I didn't mean to let Tifa die. Sure, let's summon a freeze.
Duty calls.
I'm unsure how much what I do in this battle actually saves. Yeah, just use a potion on yourself.
Still in it.
Let's not die to something stupid.
Take it from here.
Hold on, Tifa!
Switch back to Tifa.
Let's go!
Uh-oh. This is maybe bad for me.
Come on!
I'm waiting.
Barrett, since you have that thing, use a high potion on Cloud so he doesn't die, please. And then Tifa, I need you to use Unbridled Strength a few times. If we get another stagger on that Fat Chocobo, I'm gonna want to try to go for the thing. Yeah, just use some basic attacks. I think the main reason I was confused about how Tifa's thing worked is because I kept like using it right away, so it felt like it had a really short duration. But I'm realizing now that I was just misunderstanding. Like, it lasts forever, but like it will go away if Tifa drops unconscious or... Cloud. Do a focus thrust on Fat Chocobo, please.
You're up.
Taking over.
All right, watch it.
Let me handle this.
My turn.
That thunder I hear?
Still here.
Gotta be smart.
I just need to keep spamming items on Barrett unfortunately. I just need Tifa to not drop. I really need Cloud to not drop too, but like, I don't know. Let's
gotta be careful.
Tifa. Make sure Tifa stays alive. It's gotta be the main thing.
Get some rest.
Want some more?
Perfect, okay. And then we're doing this. We're doing this. And then Tifa, I'm gonna do Unbridled Strength again. And then I'm gonna do your Limit Break, maybe. I don't know if that's actually what I should do, but...
Sorry, didn't mean to drag it out.
No need to be, really.
Well done, Cloud. I have compiled some rather fascinating data. Another battle awaits. Find me when you're ready.
What do you mean another battle awaits? Find me when you're ready. Alright, so I just unlocked the parry materia. Guards against enemy attacks and allows you to quickly unleash your next move. Hold RB and press B to act. I don't know if I'm ever going to be smart enough to do something like that, but I'll buy one. Oh wait, why does it say I own two now? Oh no, it does say I own one. Okay, I was panicking for a second there. I was looking at the numbers wrong.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Interesting. A bunch of stuff is unlocking. I'm not sure why.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my
We're
research.
going to be spending a lot of time with Chadley here. Sorry, gamers, if you were excited for the story to progress, but...
I look forward to receiving...
Alright, let's take a minute, take a beat to... Oh god. It's so annoying that I can't access my menu during dialogue. Okay, we need, obviously, another stagger on one more enemy type, and that'll be done. Oh, so he did add a new thing, weapon abilities. Acquire 16 weapon abilities. And I'll get the skill master material, whatever that does. And then master all 12 types of magic material will get me MP consumption materia. Oh, MP cost reducing materia. I'm not really too pressed for either of these to get done. I'm feeling pretty good about what I have done for him. The one thing I think I can probably do is get that achievement. Let me rest up real quick. Oh, that was weird. Why is it doing that to my camera? There we go. I'm going to talk to Chadley one more time. Just because it almost sounded like he was telling me there was a new VR mission. There's not. Alright, so I may come back to Chadley and try to do Fat Chocobo again for the achievement, the 300% achievement. I think I can do it.
All of your future battle intel submissions.
I think the key is that once I do like the unbridled strength thing and like start out with that, I got to like 250 alone, but I think I have to use unbridled strength another couple times during the stagger, because the Omni Strike and stuff seem to like really build up that stagger percentage more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if I do that once, like build it back up one more time during the stagger and then execute them again, then that'll get me to 300. But I don't need to do that right now. That can be a future me thing. I'm glad we got done what we did get done. But I think that's enough bojangling. Let's continue. All right, back to somber RP walk.
You feel that quake? The bookshelves were all like.
It was crazy. Everything on the walls fell off.
My heart is still pounding.
I fell out of bed. There was so much shaking.
I don't know that we're going to accomplish a lot during this part, gamers. It's sort of going to be a bit of a filler episode. Did some Bojang with Chadley. Had some nice conversations about the storytelling and the environmental storytelling that the game's doing, the set pieces and whatnot. But mostly just walking simulator for this part, and we will definitely get to Marlene. And form a plan about what we are going to do next as a team. But I may end this part early as just like make it really kind of like a filler part, because a lot of crazy stuff's going to happen once we really commit to that mission of...
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
Of rescuing Aerith. Just taking a quick look, gamers. You never know when a sneaky game developer is going to hide a secret back there for like the second time you return here. Oh, Barrett's already inside, huh?
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Yeah,
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Alright, Aerith's mom, your character writing is starting to piss me off a little bit. It might be your voice actress is make you coming off like a Karen every time that we have an interaction with you, but I definitely had a warmer in my fuzzy places feeling about Aerith's mom in the original game. Like, in this game, I just feel like, oh, she's such a Karen.
Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
Okay.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
All right, Karen. Whatever you say. Jeez.
Marlene.
Oh, she's in Aerith's bed.
Thank God.
Shh.
All right, Tifa, you don't need to remind me to be quiet, too.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
Oh, Tifa, you really
It's
mustn't.
not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Oh, yeah, tell us the story. Right, I forgot that this is when she tells us the
Because
story.
she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that.
No. She didn't,
She must
actually.
trust you all a great deal.
Actually, she for real wasn't the one who told us. It's kind of funny.
Yes, Aerith is an ancient.
We're gonna get all this lore about her
Probably the
because
last
we
one
lied,
living.
basically live omissioned that she was the one who told us.
She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering.
Yeah, tell us the story so I can sympathize with you and stop calling you Karen.
About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines.
Just pausing because I want to mention something about. So in the original game, she tells this story, and it actually does it like a flashback. It's basically a cutscene, and you get to see her in her youth, like during the war, and how she met Aerith, and how she met Afauna, and all that. I'm hoping that they're going to give me a cutscene here, and not just have it be dialogue of her telling the story. Because that was really impactful in the original game, and I can imagine they could do it really well, and I think they are about to do it really well. That's why I bring it up. So this is so I don't have to talk during the cutscene and you know, so I don't have to mention how impressed I am with the cutscene while it's actually trying to play.
But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him.
Yeah, fade to black. Oh, this is great.
But he didn't come.
I don't know why they're doing this weird sepia
I couldn't
tone
help
thing.
fearing the
That's
worst,
kinda weird, though.
even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray.
Game, I could have intuited that this was in the past flashback without this weird sepia tone thing you're doing.
And that's how I met her and her mother.
Oh, because I was really looking forward to seeing this in
I
color.
thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market. Or
Oh,
that they
wow.
were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words.
I don't remember what it is that kills Aerith's mother. I remember this scene being
My
where she
husband had
dies.
been away for so long, and I was lonely.
But I remember it
So I
not making
convinced
much sense
myself
to
the
me.
safest place for the girl was with me.
I feel like there's
It took
something
no time
in my
at all
brain
for her to
like
start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox.
Oh, I just want to pause again so I don't talk over the cutscene. I think at some point I came to the realization, I don't remember if I learned this from replaying the original game, and it was something that Hojo said. But I feel like at some point I gained the knowledge that she basically was injured breaking Aerith and herself out of like Shinra's headquarters or something like that. And that like this is as far as she could make it was these slums here, and but her injuries like took her at this point. I don't quite remember, but somehow that's in my head. I don't know if that's true.
She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility.
Yeah, like that.
And how
right?
she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
What do you mean their
I
planet?
didn't
That's a
understand
weird
any of it at the time.
dialogue change.
When I
the
asked
planet,
if she meant
right?
one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here.
Right.
I
The
mean,
planet.
What can you say to that?
Why would they edit it to there? That's kind of weird. Although I guess Sephiroth does make a big deal about
Mommy,
the
don't
ancients
be
being
sad.
the owners of the planet or whatever.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action.
And of course, this war that her husband was fighting was the war against Wutai, which is...
Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with.
I think
but
going to
we
play
were
a
happy.
much larger role, already has been playing a much larger role in the story of this game.
No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm
The
not
words
an
of the
ancient.
scriptures, interesting.
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew.
Sorry to pause again. So, really interesting, the scriptures, there's clearly some, like... I'm really curious, like, who wrote these scriptures about the ancients? Like, who wrote down this prophecy about the Promised Land? I really hope they expand in the remake series. I hope we did like this is a little bit of like they're giving me a little breadcrumbs of like we're gonna dig in deeper into the whole ancients thing in this game, and I love it. I'm loving it.
Where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
Yeah, actually.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest.
Oh.
And that they'll send her straight back home once they get what they need.
Interesting. So that was a big like point. Like I felt like it was like I guess kind of a loophole. I guess is what you would say in the original game, I was always confused by why they let her stay with um, this lady. I can't remember her name, unfortunately. Sorry, Aerith's stepmom, Aerith's foster mother here. Um, and it was never really explained, but that's a really interesting take on it. Like, she had to come with them willingly. They knew she had to come willingly or it wouldn't work. Now, what it is I don't know because what they want her for is for like genetic experiments, and it's not like Hojo like or anyone is going to convince her now that she's given herself up to like willingly let Red 7 breed with her, which is what ends up weirdly happening. But I don't know. Interesting. So I really like. We're getting some nice like little details. Well, every little piece of dialogue here, I'm like dissecting it in my brain because it's like it's new lore, and that's gamers. That's really why someone like me, who's quite familiar with the original game, is going to be really enjoying the remake trilogy. Like it's like a little bit of extra lore here and there. It's like golden rays, golden nuggets I'm finding in the game, and I really enjoy that. Like I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy every way that they choose to expand upon it, and I'm still kind of feeling some kind of way about the wraith thing that's going on, but this is really cool stuff.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
She doesn't want us to go after Aerith.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this.
How could
Maybe
she possibly...
they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Oh, that's what Cloud was saying. I doubt it too, that she was going to come back home when they were done with her. Yeah, I'm with Cloud on this.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? Interesting. Okay. I want to talk to you again.
Take care of yourselves now.
Elmira. I'm so sorry I forgot your name, Elmira. That was my bad. I do want to go up here because... Oh, it's probably not even going to let me in. Oh, it did let me in. See, my gamer instincts told me to come up here because I didn't ever have access to this room. This is like Aerith's room.
We're gonna win this fight. I promise.
Oh, that's interesting. I talked to Marlene and Barrett said something. Cool. That's all I wanted, gamers. Let's check back in here real quick, though. Alright, nothing here, really. And then upstairs was inaccessible. Or presumably, like, Elmira's bedroom is up here. Oh, no, right, it's the balcony. I've been out here before. I just was having amnesia. I guess Elmira's room is normally the room that Cloud borrowed that night. I wonder if Elmira slept on the couch that night or something. Or does she have, like, another bedroom downstairs that I just haven't noticed? Barrett, brother, you are so in the way right now. Okay. So, interesting. This is definitely a divergence from the story of the original game. In the original game, it's at this point that Cloud's like, I'm going after her. Like, there's no, like, Elmira talking him out of it. There's no Barrett and Tifa being like, we should really go back and check on the people in Sector 7, see if there are any survivors. None of that. Cloud just says, I'm like, actually, Cloud doesn't say much of anything. He just sort of walks out. But then Barrett is like, "You're going after Eris, aren't you?" And then Barrett's just basically like, "She saved Marlene, so I'm gonna go rescue her too." And Tifa's like, "Samesies" or whatever. I don't know. I'm super paraphrasing, but in the original game, like, this immediately launches into the mission to go rescue Aerith from Shinra. And in this version of the game, there's actually a little bit more of the Sector 7 aftermath, and like the characters weighing whether or not they should even go after Aerith, because clearly there's more going on than even they're aware of with the ancients and everything. So they're just like, I don't know if we should really be messing with this. Very interesting and different take on this part of the story. So head towards the Sector 7 slums. So interesting. To protect Marlene, Aerith agreed to go with the Shinra agents. At Elmira's urging, the party decides to wait for her return. In the meantime, they head to the Sector 7 slums to check on their friends. Cloud tells the stricken Barrett that Marlene is safe. Revitalized by Aerith's gift of hope, they continue on. At Elmira's urging, the party decides to wait for her return? This is all very strange and different, and a little bit exciting, but also a little weird. I'm not sure where they're planning to take this part of the story.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
Okay. Interesting. Cool stuff. Okay, yeah. I really want the game to take the guardrails off, but I have a feeling it's not gonna let me do any exploring.
There was this rumbling, and then all of a sudden...
We'll see, though. Oh, you know what I can probably do? It just occurred to me. Oh, I can't. It won't let me go back there anymore. That's wild. I was about to say I can probably go spend my Moogle medals, but I guess not, actually.
Feel like I'm in a movie or something.
So right, we're gonna be taking the, like, puzzle way back to the park.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't an accident, was it?
No, it was not.
This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen. I thought the war was over.
Right. Cloud, I didn't need you to say that. I was about to say that, Cloud. Jeez, way to cut me off. Yeah, so this is the puzzle way back to the park. So are the guardrails on? Let's say I wanted to go do some stuff on Wall Market now instead of doing that. Let's say I wanted to go back to Wall Market and do like the extra combat things in the arena and
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared.
And win the squat challenge, right, was the thing. The squat challenge and the extra battles in the arena. Was it really just the squat challenge? It was maybe really just the squat challenge. But I am curious if the it did, for, you know, to the game's credit, it did let me go all the way back to the Wall Market, but now that I'm here...
However, did it come to this?
Yeah, good question.
What do we need
Now that I'm here, like, what if I wanted to explore a little bit? Like, let's say I wanted to go back to the Honeybee Inn. No.
Anything? Nothing as of yet, sir.
So the guardrail's still fully on, like... Oh, there's Andrea.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Thanks to you, I did.
Good. Now never let it go again.
That's cool. I'm glad I came back, even if it was just that dialogue. Yeah, so still the guardrails are still on. They're in the same places. So it did let me like go all the way back here, but it's not gonna let me do more wall marker stuff now, unfortunately.
Is it true that Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
Yeah, that is for sure true, brother. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go through this mini dungeon puzzle area again. Not really looking forward to that, especially because it was super annoying and filler feeling. Like,
come on now.
We're stalling because we want this game to seem longer type section of the game. It really felt that way. Did I really go this far? Did I like miss my turn? I don't... This feels way longer than... Okay, no, here it is, okay. I'm gonna basically try to just like speed run through this section. I can't imagine there's like new loot in here. Well, I say that as I run by some respawn crates, but I don't mean from the crates, I mean like... Y'all know what I mean, gamers.
Alright, let's keep moving.
I mean, there's no...
We won't hold back.
Sucks to be you!
Like, I probably could have blocked this attack and then not been stuck in this, like, animation forever.
There! Bring it! Gotcha!
That's that. See ya.
Want some more? Now that is what I call teamwork.
I guess.
I do love having Barrett and Tifa back in the party. Feels good, man. What I was about to say is, like, I don't... There's no, random encounters. In this version of the game. And then, of course, there was enemies right around the corner to be like, yeah, but there's this. But what I'm basically meaning to say is that, like, I can't think of any reason I'm not just going to be able to run through this area, basically. Probably going to be a few enemies that respawn, but, like... I just, there's probably no need for me to...
There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through. But it's our only shot.
What do you mean, brother? Isn't this just still the same way that we've always taken through here? Is this actually something new? Oh, it is actually something new. So they basically caused the rubble to shift from the plate falling, so now there's a new area within this already explored area.
Ain't no walking away from this!
So you better run!
Ring Maw, that feels like something new. Let's do an assess.
Allow me.
Weak to ice. A Gorger subspecies, larger than the close relatives and armed with blade-like front legs, drawn by the taste of human flesh. They often venture in residential areas. They become stronger sometime after the battle starts, but they return to normal after taking a certain amount of damage. Alright, let's see if I can stagger these brothers, because I think that'll finish out... Like, I think this is technically a new enemy... Yeah, enemy number defeated 0. So So let's try to get a stagger on these brothers. If I can. Just sort of running around to get ATB built up on Cloud so that I can maybe do like a focused thrust. Let's do on this one.
Sloppy.
Hang in there!
Yeah.
I can't.
What the?
Do it again. No, I think I missed the stagger because Barrett like finished it off at an inconvenient moment. I think I was about to get the stagger.
Here it comes.
No,
keep those gloves
count.
up.
Sure thing, Coach.
I do like the banter. I do like the banter, especially when it's these three. On my first playthrough of the original game, my main party was Cloud, Aerith, and Barrett, which I very much liked.
This'll be quick. Oh, no way!
Let's start with Focus Thrust. Or not. Hello?
Can't move. Try this.
There we go. Got the stagger. There's the stagger effect I wanted. But I also think I haven't assessed these guys yet. So I'd really like to get my assess off. We'll just stop attacking for a minute, Cloud. Guys, don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Okay, there we go. Assess.
Best do it right.
There we go. All right.
Keep
Perfect.
those gloves
that,
up.
That worked out
Sure
perfect.
thing, Coach.
All right. The banter's funny, but okay. This feels like the right way. Oh, is this just another? Okay. Two paths leading to the same place. I get it. Let's go.
Should be easy.
Wait, what's this? There's something else new here. Oh, I can't move. No. I really need Cloud to stop constantly being unconscious. Like all the time unconscious, Cloud is.
Allow me.
There we go. So I've defeated a lot of these Terpsichore. It's these ones that are new. Enemy skills can be learned from this monster. Interesting. Does it show me? Oh, not really. It doesn't matter.
Don't give up.
I have my enemy skill material on, so presumably if, I mean, let's just fight them, and if it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna... Wow, me and Bear just got bodied.
Come on, I can't do this without you. Suck on this. Bang, bang. Keep pouring it on.
No need to panic.
Shit hurts, don't it? Come on. Suck it.
Hard to take pride in that.
Yeah, yeah, we actually got so wrecked. I'm a little confused about where I'm supposed to be. Okay, well, I mean, I guess only one way forward here. I guess let's take a minute to use a bunch of potions. I didn't realize I was getting my butt kicked so bad by these enemies here. It's actually gotten to the point in the game where like the regular enemies are actually messing me up really badly. just try to get through here. I was so sure this was just going to be a section I was going to be able to run through really quickly, but it's very quickly becoming apparent that they've added a bunch of new stuff here, so it's going to actually be a little more complex. Oh no, okay. Well, let's heal up a little bit more before we go fight that mini-boss thing. Sorry, I know this is very boring to watch, but I feel like it's a good time to use up those potions. Let's go do this.
Turn up the pressure.
So have I assessed a sweeper prototype? I know I've not assessed a smogger. Or have I? Maybe I have. Let's assess this.
I got your number.
It's going to assess everything anyway, right? Weakness to lightning. An early prototype for the sweeper. Of the sweeper. Due to a malfunctioning AI system that engineers could never fix, these units were deemed a failure and discarded in the slums where they lived on. After repeated attacks, the arm section goes into a rampage, inflicting a certain amount of damage to shut down the rampage mode. Or no, inflict a certain amount of damage to shut down rampage mode and fill its stagger gauge. Yeah, that's fine.
Coming at you hard and fast.
Nope. Not enough AP yet to do anything. Now there is. Let's do Disorder.
Time to fry.
Let's do Virega on the Smogger.
Want some more?
And then also, none of my other characters have AP, but this is the thing, like I should switch to Barrett now.
Calling fire.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Do some like attacks, build up his AP a bit. Switch to like Tifa, do some attacks, build up her AP a bit.
Steady.
It's on you.
Taking over. Deal with that.
And then I can do stuff like this, like Thundaga on the sweeper prototype.
Bring it
Switch
home.
to Tifa, do like focused, or no, do like Star Shower on the Smogger.
Coming at you hard and fast.
This fight's not over yet.
And then like do like Star Shower on the sweeper prototype because it's basically dead.
Coming at you hard and fast.
Acquire the self-destruct ability. Oh! I think my enemy skill materia just did that. Heck yeah, cool. Cool. And I didn't need more staggers because I'm done with the stagger effect for now. So that's all good. Let's give at least one potion to Tifa, because 1 HP is kind of woof. I have a feeling at the end of this section we're going to have to fight the trio of idiots again, because this game just loves using those enemies repeatedly for no reason. What do you want to bet, gamers? My gamer instincts tells me they're going to do that. What do you think? Good prediction? Bad prediction? Right through here. Here it is. We're going to get a cutscene with those stupid chuckleheads again. And we're going to have to fight them for like the 10th time. Oh god, see? That's them, right? Hold on. Alright, let's get to it. So, I wonder... Let's look at the map. Okay, this is a big old dead end, so we're definitely going down here. This is probably just a loot nook. Yeah. Okay, good. Heavy duty bracer. I'm intrigued, game. Tell me about it. A durable bracer with multiple material slots to further fortify the wearer's defense. This actually looks amazing. You know what, actually? Yeah. Yeah. We're switching you to heavy duty bracer. And then, Tifa. I'm switching you to Gothic Bracer, which is just a straight upgrade for you as well. And it has an extra materia slot. So now I can put Chakra back on you. Or no. No, not Chakra. Steel. Interesting. I definitely learned an enemy skill right. Is there anywhere I can see that? That's why I'm like... Oh. Interesting. So I've never. So this is interesting. Like, there's a lot of enemies that I've been assuming that I had already assessed, so I've not been assessing them. Like Elite Grenadier, apparently I've never assessed. Elite Riot Trooper. I've assessed the Elite Shock Trooper, but not regular Shock Trooper. Regular Guard Dogs I haven't assessed. Sentry Launcher I've never assessed. Sentry Gun I've never assessed. Regular Bandits I've never assessed. I think I'm actually about to be fighting regular bandits. The Huntsman. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that I never assessed the Huntsman. Don't think I'm going to get a chance to do that again. But these are weird. These are from the, like, what's not important. Anyway. Oh. Sorry, right as I was exiting that menu, I saw something I did want to look at. So let me... Oh, right, because it doesn't tell me anything. Never mind. Yeah, gamers, don't drink an energy drink. I know it's, like, in the culture, but right before you're going to stream something, because, oh boy, I had to use the restroom pretty badly there for a minute. Yeah, let's get that assessed. There we go, I've assessed regular bandit now. Oh, they don't like magic, huh? Good to know.
Need my help, do you? How'd you like that?
Worked up a good sweat.
Can't move.
They stole like 1,000 gil from me. That's actually crazy. I need to not accidentally lose a bunch of my gil to this alleyway. I think that's why I've been so poor in this game, is because the first time I went through here... Well, not here, but you know what I mean.
Let's end this quick.
Not a problem.
This man let go of the ball. Alright, watch and learn.
No, Barrett, I need you to attack the one that stole my gil from me.
Not throwing in the towel.
Let's do this back in it.
You got this.
All set. Yeah.
Come on. Give me a frog after frog. Well, that was educational.
Um. This is like the music they're playing right now. It's like the Slums theme, but like remixed. It's kind of a goofy remix. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's interesting nonetheless. Oh, lordy. I'm just going to use the rest of my potions right now. There, no more potions. Here goes nothing.
Not so fast! You want to come through here, you'll need to provide due compensation. You again? Oh shit!
Oh, I don't think I've ever assessed the grungy bandit. Grungy bandit. Hello, game? Did you cast the spell? You certainly used the MP as if you cast it.
No escape.
Very rude, I might add.
Not bad. Gotcha.
Alright, let's just do the assess before I lose my chance.
I got your number.
Grungy bandit. Yeah, weak to fire. Hired muscle working for Beck's badasses. With his massive bulk, he delivers devastating blows one after the other. He likes his fights clean and fair and remains honorable in victory and defeat. Dealing damage interrupts his attacks, but he soon counters with a strong technique, evading the attack and hitting him while his guard is... Yeah, okay. Oh god, I was trying to get out of combat so that I wouldn't get stunned, and all that ended up happening was
Don't
getting
give up.
stunned.
Won't last long.
I literally... Oh my god, this is so annoying. Trying to not be annoyed with the combat again, but it's really hard when every enemy sunlocks you for eternity. It's really annoying.
Time to fry!
I got this.
Stop living.
Come on. You're up.
Hang back.
I've got you covered.
Need a light?
Gonna make your eyeballs pop.
You're done.
Yeah, we're not going to get the 300% on this guy, so I might as well just take him off.
Be a fool not to use this.
That's the way to do it.
Provoke materia improve. Oh, yeah, good. Very good. That's so funny. I knew we'd be fighting these guys again. Look, they're doing the poses thing again because they're not actually dead. I'm so over fighting those guys. Like, they have very annoying mechanics and, well, anyway. I made it. It's over. That's presumably the last battle in this section of the game, so I should be able to now proceed. I think I saw on the map earlier in the game this section that I couldn't access.
Those assholes were really getting on my nerves.
Yeah, Barrett, I was just talking about that actually. I was really hoping it would give me like an HP restore point, but it looks like we have some more battles. before we get a rest.
Ain't this some crazy shit?
Hopefully I don't
Let's
get a
get it
game over
done.
screen for this. I'm feeling like it's entirely possible I will.
Not looking good. It's on now.
I don't know if I've assessed these
That's
before.
doing
I'm
right.
having like... Oh yeah, this is the gorgeous subject. Yes, right.
It's over. That's that.
Gotta be smart. This one's gonna haunt me.
They seem to have different toned dialogue depending how well the NPCs perceive you did in the battle. Pierce, I'm just back.
That a way out?
I'm almost afraid to go back. To see it with my own eyes.
Tifa.
Yeah, it was always a little bit weird in the original game that they like don't look for survivors or anything like that. They just like, I mean, Sector 7 is completely inaccessible, like completely buried. It's basically just a pile of rubble. In this game, it seemed like it was more like there was a lot of rubble around, but it wasn't completely blocked off. So I guess like it's interesting. They sort of like presume that everyone in Sector 7's dead, and don't like go digging through the rubble or anything in the original game. And it always struck me as a little bit weird. So I kind of like that they're like, we're going back to look for survivors. Now that we know Marlene is safe, we're going back to look for other survivors. But yeah, now I can presumably just walk through the rest of this section of the game. I really just... Because there's nothing I can do to get... Like, my whole screen's red because Barrett's health is low. Actually, yeah, I think there is something I can do. There we go. Oh, Wardy.
Does it look like we can go this way? No. There's monsters everywhere.
Think this road's still good?
You remember how we used to play?
This ought to take us straight to the Sector 5 slums.
Sorry, I thought that was more combat, but I can see now that I've reached the end of this section. Yeah, it's very iconic from the original game, the slide thing with 3 pieces of giant rebar sticking out of it. So I was a little bit surprised when it didn't have me in this area. It had me in like a different area than from the original game, where we were like digging ourselves out from the rubble. And we were just like at Wall Market then, and we never got to see this. So I assume I can't get from here directly to Wall Market anymore either, so that'll be a whole thing, but the music also stopped, which is a very interesting creative choice. Nothing but silence and grief.
Weimer! You're alive!
Who?
Still in one piece.
Who else made
Weimer.
it out?
I wish I knew.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just glad you survived. Gives me hope for the others.
This is bad. We need able-bodied men and women.
God damn it!
So I feel like the implication, and maybe I was supposed to already intuit this, is that not only is there other members of Avalanche outside of Barrett's particular terrorist cell, and they kind of don't agree with how extreme Barrett's cell has taken things. But I think I'm supposed to be under the impression that there's more members of Avalanche within Barrett's terrorist cell. They're not going on the important missions necessarily, but they're like part of his cell. I think Weimer's supposed to be part of that. And then like all those guys we saw like running up the pillar tower with guns, like fighting Shinra. At the time I was like, oh, it's just like the members of Sector 7 rising up. But no, I think we're supposed to be like, oh, those are members of Avalanche under Barrett's command, like doing important Avalanche-y stuff. At least that's my interpretation now. I don't know if that's true.
You find your friends?
Not yet.
Tell me in the comments, gamers, if that's true.
Some more?
You know, they probably got evacuated somewhere. Probably.
Can I still use the slide at least? Oh! 0 out of 10 stars. Can't use slide anymore.
And if
Game
there's
is
anything
garbage.
you
Game
need,
is trash.
don't hesitate to ask. Not yet.
I'm worried because it's fine. It's fine.
This is bad.
I just don't want to walk too far in a certain direction and then be sucked into a cutscene. Can I help you lift this thing?
God damn it!
This dude's really struggling to do this. And maybe, gamers, maybe you can tell me what...
Budge. God damn it all! My family didn't deserve this!
But what are these people trying to accomplish? Like, what are you... Like, these people pushing that, like... Let's say you push that over. What does that do? And, like... Excuse me. That snuck up on me. And this guy trying to lift this. Like, what's he trying to accomplish? What will lifting that do for him? This is that sort of thing where, like, developers are trying to do environmental storytelling, so they add, like... They're trying to make the NPCs seem more real, like they're engaged with something and not just standing around. But some games, when they're trying to do this, they sort of lose the plot. And I feel like that happens a lot in this game, where I'm like... The NPCs do seem like they're stiff and just standing around and not real people all the time. Like, they're repeating dialogue, they repeat actions, they're, for the most part, just stuck in loops, like, all of them. So it's really immersion breaking already, but then, like, they're like, oh, but what if we make it look like, oh, these NPCs are, like, trying to clear the rubble. And it's meant to be something where you, like, walk by it quickly, and it's just, like, a little piece of environmental storytelling that happens. But if you're, like, a crazy person like me, that just stands around watching NPC behavior, then it's really immersion breaking. Like, what these three people are doing right now, especially this dude, is just, it makes no sense whatsoever. I'm glad this little girl lived.
I really hope that all my friends are okay.
I'm sure they are, honey. Don't worry.
Oh, is Betty's dad the guy that was running by before? Like, my daughter was in Sector 7. I hope so. I'm glad Betty's okay. I'm sure she's one of Marlene's friends, so...
I really hope that all my friends are okay.
I'm sure they are, honey. Don't worry.
So this bro's like moved his item. Oh, I see, because you probably were like a merchant.
Never know what you're gonna run into out there. Best be prepared.
Right. Any sales on? Oh, you have this though. It's nice. I like it. Thank you.
Careful out there.
Yeah, we'll do, man. Let's recover my health since I really brute forced in the worst possible way that section of the game we just ran through.
This is bad.
So this actually ended up being a pretty long part, even though not a lot happened in it. So I did kind of... I was joking about making it a short part and ending it sooner before, but I did end up pressing on, and I feel like this is as good a part as any. We're going to clearly, like... You know what? No.
Sector 7, huh?
Yeah. Left a few things behind.
I see. I know it's not much, but it's all I got.
Big Bertha. Looks like this is meant to be an upgrade for Barrett, so let's definitely buy that. These Gothic bangles are... Wow, he sells a lot of the stuff that... I feel like I do want to buy another Gothic bangle, and maybe even another... I'm going to buy a Sorcerer's Omelet, and then I'm going to buy another Heavy Duty Bracer. I know I'm like using all my gil.
Godspeed.
But I feel like we haven't gotten serious upgrades in so long. Yeah, let's start with Barrett. So he's got the light machine gun. I don't understand how to improve his proficiency with Lifesaver, but I'm honestly fine with just moving on to his next weapon at this point. But before we do that, let's see what we can do about upgrading Big Bertha and hopefully getting a few more materia slots. Beautiful. It's on the base thing. So we're already caught up on materia slots at least to what he had before. I'm kind of building Barrett out as like a defense / physical damage type guy. I'm interested in seeing what recover MP when receiving significant damage. No, thank you. Oh, there's only one subcore? What? Really? He's weapon level 4. Consume all ATB charges to fire a long stream of bolts on an enemy maximum fury. I get proficiency by finishing off an enemy. I mean, I guess it's still technically better than light machine gun. Yeah, Big Bertha just straight up has less weapon cores. Interesting. Well, I'm glad they at least gave me one additional materia slot. I guess what we're going to be doing is... I honestly don't like any of the stuff on the subcore, so let's just... Let's get attack power +8. Let's get magic attack power plus 10. No. Let's get magic HP. And max HP. And max HP. And then honestly, I'm kind of feeling physical defense plus 10 with low HP. 25% lower is a huge chunk of the HP bar. So yeah, let's do that. I'm satisfied with that for now. It's basically got the same material slots and slightly better attack power than light machine gun. Worse defense, which annoys me, but it's going to boost his HP quite a bit, I think. Let's actually see that. So Barrett has 3631 HP, and if I change his weapon, it gives me an extra 600. Sure. But yeah, now Corneal armlet's a waste because I now have this other stuff. Let's give him a heavy duty bracer. I low-key might give him the sorcerer's armlet actually. No, I think him having a good balance is good. So let's give him a Gothic Bracer. And that does give him another materia slot. So let's find something good to put there. He's already got Chakra. He's already got Provoke. Lightning with Synergy, which is good. I think maybe we give him another magic thing. I've encountered a lot of enemies recently that are weak to ice. So I've already got fire on Cloud. Maybe we'll put ice on Barrett so that he can do lightning or ice. And that fits with him having Shiva. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Tifa's already got the Gothic Bangle on, and then Cloud for the heavy duty bracer. I went with the higher physical defense for Cloud because I'm also have the Mako Crystal on him. I'm feeling pretty good about that. What is this trying to tell me? Oh, right, I've completed the stagger effect thing. Did I not turn that in? I guess I just recently finished that, right? Alright. I was going to end the part here, but I think I'm actually going to see what happens when I trigger whatever this is first. Yes. Oh yeah, didn't Aerith like tell me that the secret passage was here? But like we weren't trying to get to Sector 7 at that moment, so it was like...
Okay. Let's see what's on the other side.
Alright, perfect. So I think, yeah, I just wanted to, you know, like, trigger that. There's no reason for me to, like, start the next part with that cutscene. But yeah, I'm going to end the part here. Thank you all for watching. I know that was kind of like a transitional type episode, but we're going to get into some cool stuff in the next part, especially because this is all completely not in the base game. I have no idea what's about to happen, so very excited to get to it. But that'll be for next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I know I am.